shot 2 of 4 from the foul line, 50%. Gallatin a little bit over 50%, close to 80, 5 of 7 shooting from the foul line. Each team had 8 turnovers in the first half. Lebanon had a slight rebounding edge, 15-10 for Gallatin. Gallatin had 7 steals to Lebanon's 6. Lebanon had 8 assists off some great passes. Gallatin had 2, and Lebanon had 2 blocks or deflections. Gallatin didn't have any. Once again, your score at the end of the first half, Lebanon High School Blue Devils 25, Gallatin High School Green Wave 16.
All right, thank you very much, Jet. Great job as always. Guys, don't go anywhere. We are glad you can join us here on Charter Communication Channel 6. It's been a pleasure to bring you most of Lebanon High School home games to you this year here on Blue Devil Broadcasting. This is senior night, Lebanon versus Gallatin, February 5th, Friday night replay on Charter Communication Channel 6. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll have your second half action for you in just a moment. 16 minutes left to go in this one before it's all said and done. Glad you could join us here at Campbell Brennan Gymnasium. We're just ready for second half action. Lebanon leads Gallatin 25-16. Beetle with the ball over here on the left wing. Gets it back over to Bridges at the top of the key. Over on the right wing to Stafford. Cross-court pass over to Bridges, or Beetle. Another no-look pass down low to Manning. Is knocked out of bounds. Gallatin appears to be in a 2-2-1 zone as they switch things up here in the second half, trying to find a way to stop this Lebanon offense.
Only changes to the lineups to start the second half is Zach Perry in there for Gallatin.
Stafford with the ball. Gets it over to Bridges. Beetle. You'd think I'd be able to figure out who's Bridges and who's Beetle by now. Those two names. Why can't one be a post player? Gallatin out with the ball. Perry with it. Hands it off to Matthews. Lebanon staying in their man-to-man defense. Matthews, good job there, not getting the ball stolen as everybody's about face guarded. And they're going to call a timeout. Gallatin, they didn't like what they saw. 7:15 left to go here in the third period. 25-16. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back into Campbell Brennan Gymnasium as we are getting absolutely ignored by the cheerleaders down here throwing the T-shirts. Maybe next year, guys. Matthews now with the ball, hands it over to Perry. He's going to drive into the block. Tries to shoot off the backboard, no good. Bridges is going to run down the rebound, and he's going to be fouled by Perry as Bridges almost went out of bounds. Got a little help from Perry on that. Gallatin looks like they're going to set up in a full court press. Beetle sets inbounds. He has Woodard on him. Gets it over to Stafford. Now they get it over to Bridges. He's going to get it across the timeline. Lebanon, good job breaking the press that time. Beetle with the ball at the top of the key. Crosses over, gets into the paint. Goes all the way in, off the glass. No good. Foul didn't get called. Matthews now with the ball. Gets it across the timeline. Cross-court pass over to Clark on the left wing. Now into the corner to Ray. Thought about a three. Now they get it back out top to Matthews at the top of the key. Now back over to Clark out of the corner. Now back to Matthews on the left wing. Gets into the paint. Now gets it over to Perry. He'll shoot the three from the right side and nails it. 25-19, the 6-point lead for Lebanon. Gallatin staying in their full court press. Now they're going to pull out of it as Lebanon breaks it. Gallatin back into their man-to-man. Vance with the ball on the right wing. Nowhere to go with it. Still has his dribble. Now he takes it, drives baseline. He's going to get back tapped in there by Ray. So Lebanon will get the ball underneath their own basket. 6:13 left to go here in the third period. High set the check back in. He'll probably come in for Stafford. He does so. Beetle inbounds underneath his own basket. Gets it over to Bridges on the right wing. Bridges inside to High is going to get slapped away. And Ray's going to come away with it. He's going to hand it off to Matthews. Now they get it down there to Clark. He shoots the three this time out of the left wing. Doesn't go. Woodard gets the backside rebound. He doesn't get it to go. And now High is going to finally corral the ball for Lebanon. Lebanon dodging a bullet there. As Bridges gets it across the half-court line, still working against that man-to-man defense. Gallatin appears to go into man-to-man off misses and zone off a make. They hand it off to Beadle, the top of the key. He gets it down in the corner to Vance. Head fakes the three. Now he hands it off to Beadle. He will shoot the three from the left wing. It's in and out, no good. And Matthews comes across the lane to get the rebound. Matthews in a hurry. Takes it all the way down to the right wing. Now gets it over to Ray. He's going to dribble in. Now he's going to hand off to Perry. He's going to dribble all the way down to the right block. He's going to be fouled on his shot. He'll get a chance to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Manning gets the foul, his second, team's first of the half. 5:24 left to go here in the third period. As Perry tries to make this a 5-point ball game. And he misses, so still a 6-point lead by Lebanon. He will have another. Second shot's on the way, and it's good. So now just a 5-point lead for Lebanon. Gallatin back into their full court zone. Lebanon doing a good job breaking it. Vance with the ball. Dribbles it back out. He'll take it to the top of the key. And wants to get someone down low on the block. No one there. Gets it over to Beadle over at the extended right wing. Takes his dribble. Now he gets it over to Bridges. Bridges will set up the offense right in front of his own bench. Gallatin in that man-to-man defense. Over on the left wing to Vance. Had Cameron High down low. Couldn't get it to him. Now Vance dribbles it over to the right wing. Hands it off to Beadle. Beadle tries to go inside. Can't get it there. It's going to be batted around. And Smith is going to come away with it. He's going to get it over here to Perry on the right wing. Tries to get into the paint. And Manning's going to draw the charge. Don't think Manning quite had his feet set, but Perry dipped that shoulder as he made that hop move, and that's what got the call. Is you can't make it that obvious as he just knocked his guy over. Lebanon wants to talk about it. 4:44 left to go here in the third period. Lebanon leads 25-20. We'll be back on Charter Communication Channel 6 in just a moment. Snuffed again by the cheerleaders. Tick. We need to start a petition and get a T-shirt up here.
Hey, they'll give us free food, but they won't get us free shirts.
I'd rather have the food, so I'm okay with that. Great hospitality room as always here at Lebanon High School. Lebanon breaks the press pretty easily. Once again, Beadle with the ball over on the right wing. Gets it down to Manning in the corner. Get a curl pick for Bridges on the right wing. It's another pick, doesn't take it, dribbles into the free throw line, nowhere to go with it, hands it over to Beadle. He'll dribble in, almost falls down to give it to Bridges. He'll shoot that three out of the corner and nails it, and it's back to an 8-point lead for Lebanon. The senior keeping that cushion for his ball club. 4:10 and counting left to go here in the third period. Smith gets it all the way down for the layup, misses it. Woodard tries to tip it, can't get it to go, and High comes away with the rebound. Bridges now at the ball, top of the key, hands it off to Beadle as he curls around, now gets it over to Manning. Manning will dribble it back up to the top of the key, get over to Bridges. Bridges will take a pick from Manning. Nowhere to go with it on the left wing, dribbles it back up to the top of the key. He'll work against a man-to-man defense, trying to set up the offense. Manning now has the ball over on the left wing. Now over to Bridges, into the corner. High-low pass to Cameron High. And Cameron used that off arm to push off the back of Woodard, who was fronting him, and he's going to get called for the foul. That's going to get Sloan up off the bench and back into the game.
High's got 3 fouls.
3 fouls for the sophomore. Matthews with the ball. Gets it across the half-court line, working against Beadle in a man-to-man defense. Hands it off over to Clark. Thought about the three. Almost gets picked by Manning. He's going to get it back over to Perry. He'll set up the offense, working against Hoffinger, who just checked in the game. Gets a pick, goes over to the right wing, hands it off to Clark, who nails a three. And just like that, it's back to 5, 3-10 and counting. Gallatin back in their full-court press. Get the ball into Hoffinger. He's going to dribble it up the sideline. Gets it over to Sloan on the left wing. Now top of the key to Beadle. Now over to the right wing to Bridges. He's going to dribble in and get fouled by Matthews as he tried to get inside that paint for a jumper. Up off the bench with Gallatin is Ray. He'll check back into Matthews. Devontae Ray, the junior post/guard, kind of does it all for Gallatin. Oh! And a mental error there by Kyrus Hoffinger as he was about to go in the backcourt for the inbounds pass, and Beadle threw it too quick. And he wasn't able to stop in time. Got that foot on the half-court line, over and back call.
Lebanon's got 11 turnovers. Gallatin has 9.
Got to win that war most of the time to win the game. Clark now at the ball is going to head fake, and Sloan gets another charge. And just like Moach, that's not even a word. Just like most Coach Kyle coached ball clubs, they set up a lot down there for the charges. They're not afraid. That is a drill in most of his practices. Is you will leave practice with a lot of bruised hips.
Yeah, you got to be pretty brave down there, try to take some charges.
Absolutely. It's a scary thing down there. Guys come in, and a lot of times they're in the air, and they'll get you. And trust me, that floor does not feel good. Meanwhile, Lebanon will inbounds in front of Gallatin's bench.
Yeah, I've never personally taken a charge in a game.
It does not feel good. Beadle with the ball over on the right wing. Nowhere to go with it. Gets it up top to Bridges at the top of the key. Gets it over to Hoffinger. He was open momentarily. Still shoots the ball. The ball comes right to Beadle, who head fakes his man, trying to get inside. He's mugged. They don't call it. He still gets the shot off. That was pure determination by Beadle. He had about 3 guys on him and got that one up and in. Lebanon man-to-man defense. They push this thing back out to a 7-point lead. Dribble handoff to Clark on the right wing. Now he gets it over to Smith in the corner. He drives baseline, cut off by Sloan. He's going to put it up anyways, and they're going to call Bridges for the hack. And Clark's going to step to the line, try to cut back into this lead once again. Lebanon doing a good job of keeping that 7-8 point cushion. Every time Gallatin cuts it to within 5, Lebanon seems to hit a shot to keep themselves a little bit of breathing room. As Smith hits that one, it is cut back down to 6 with 1:56 left to go in the third period.
Anything can happen in a Lebanon-Gallatin game, and I believe this one's going to go right down the wire.
You are absolutely right. Smith nails the first one. It's back down to 5. Gallatin and Lebanon, a huge rivalry this year, amped up a lot due to the fact that it is a district game now. And great sportsmanship there by Hoffinger as Clark stood in there, tried to take a charge. Kyries knocked him to the ground and tried to help him back up. Now, of course, we've got a slick spot on the court. Those aren't much fun either, let me tell you. 6'4" guys aren't supposed to do the splits. It does not feel good. They get a towel down there trying to make sure it's up. Don't want to get anybody injured right there in the center of the court.
Where are those little sort of mop things they use in college and the pros?
Not in the budget at the high school level, I'm afraid to say. Those things do work wonders. Towel works just as well, though.
Hey, I wouldn't want to get my shoes dirty.
Beadle with the ball, gets it across the half-court line, working against a man-to-man defense, dribbles over to the right wing. Dribble handoff to Bridges.
Just the refs get paid extra for that.
He brings it all the way over to the left wing, and he's going to get his shot blocked as he crossed over on the left wing, got into the paint, tried to get that shot off. It will be off a Gallatin defender, so Lebanon will inbounds underneath their own basket as Perry's going to check back into the ball game. Beadle sets inbounds, gets it to Manning in the corner. They want to get it out to Vance instead of pick. They do a curl pick, and we're going to get a charge as Beadle had the ball off the curl pick, had Sloan open on the backside, but there was no way he could have seen him. And Gallatin with a chance to cut into this 5-point lead, 1:26 and counting here in the third period. They get it over to Matthews on the left wing. He dribbles over, try to go inside, and it's going to be picked off by Sloan in there. I think if Sloan hadn't got it, Bridges would have. Bridges with the ball, gets it over to Vance, and that one was read all the way by Perry as Perry took off running before Bridges ever even threw it. Coach Kyle over there telling his team what he wants them to do. They get it over to Bridges. He thought about a 3 stutter step, gets it in, and off the glass, and good. And once again, Lebanon pushes it back out to 7 after Gallatin cut it to 5. 1 minute left to go here in the third period. Gallatin gets it across the half-court line. Perry hands off to Smith. He has it at the top of the key, working against a man-to-man defense. Gives it over to Woodard on the right wing. Gets it over to Ray. Now over on the left wing to Smith. Back over to Perry at the top of the key, working against Vance. He'll dribble hand off to Matthews. He'll get it back over to the top of the key. Tries to get in the paint. Now he'll dribble hand off to Ray. He'll take a 15-footer.